What if I told you that 73% of Americans say money is their #1 source of stress, and yet most of them are making the same 5 mistakes that keep them trapped in this cycle? Sarah was lying awake at 3 a.m., staring at her phone calculator, trying to figure out how she'd make it to payday. Sound familiar? By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how she broke free from money anxiety forever, and how you can too. Welcome back to the channel. If you're tired of that knot in your stomach every time you check your bank account, if you're sick of living paycheck to paycheck even though you make decent money, then this video is for you. Today, I'm walking you through the exact step-by-step system that's helped thousands of people, including Sarah, go from financial stress to financial peace. And no, you don't need to make 6 figures to do it. Let's dive in. The real reason you're stressed about money, here's the truth that nobody wants to hear. Your money stress isn't actually about the money. I know that sounds crazy when you've got bills piling up and your credit card balance keeps climbing. But stick with me here. Let me tell you about Mark. Mark made $75,000 a year. Not bad, right? But he was more stressed about money than his colleague, who made $40,000. Why? Because Mark had no system. He was flying blind, month after month, never knowing where his money went, always surprised by expenses, constantly putting out fires. The real source of money stress isn't your income, it's uncertainty. It's chaos. It's the feeling that you're not in control. And that's exactly what we're going to fix today. Step 1. Face your financial reality, the 24-hour challenge. This is the step most people skip, and it's why they stay stuck for years. You cannot fix what you refuse to see. So here's your first mission. In the next 24 hours, you're going to get brutally honest with yourself. Open a spreadsheet or grab a notebook. Write down 3 numbers. First, your total monthly income after taxes. Second, your total debt, everything you owe. And third, your current savings. That's it, just 3 numbers. When Sarah did this exercise, she discovered she'd been avoiding looking at these numbers for 2 years. 2 years, she owed $23,000 on credit cards and had exactly $417 in savings. Seeing it in black and white was terrifying, but also liberating, because for the first time, she knew exactly what she was dealing with. Here's the key: no judgment. You're not doing this to beat yourself up. You're doing this to get clarity. And clarity is the foundation of everything that comes next. Step 2. Build your money map, the zero-based budget. Now that you know where you stand, it's time to create your money map. This isn't your grandma's budget where you vaguely try to spend less on eating out. This is a zero-based budget, and it's going to change everything. Here's how it works. Every single dollar you earn gets assigned a job before the month begins. Income minus expenses equals 0. You're giving every dollar a name, a purpose, a destination. Start with your 4 walls. That's what financial expert Dave Ramsey calls them: food, utilities, shelter, and transportation. These are non-negotiables. These get funded first, no matter what. Then comes debt payments, then savings, then everything else. And yes, everything else includes fun money. This isn't about becoming a monk and never enjoying life. It's about being intentional. Sarah's first zero-based budget was messy. She had to adjust it 3 times in the first month because she forgot about her car insurance and her Netflix subscription and her quarterly water bill. But by month 2, she had it dialed in. And for the first time in her adult life, she got to the end of the month without that panic of wondering if she'd have enough. Step 3. Create your stress shield, the emergency fund. Let me ask you something. What would happen if your car broke down tomorrow and needed a $1,200 repair? Would you panic? Would you have to put it on a credit card? Would it completely derail your month? This is why step 3 is non-negotiable. You need a stress shield and emergency fund that sits between you and life's inevitable chaos. Start with a mini emergency fund of $1,000. I don't care if you have $50,000 in credit card debt, I don't care if you think you should be investing that money instead. Get $1,000 in a savings account that you only touch for real emergencies. And no, a sale at your favorite store is not an emergency. A broken air conditioner in July, that's an emergency. This small buffer will do something magical for your stress levels. When Mark built his $1,000 emergency fund, he said it felt like someone had lifted a weight off his chest. Because now, when something went wrong, and something always goes wrong, he had options. He wasn't backed into a corner anymore. After you have your mini emergency fund, you'll eventually build it to 3 to 6 months of expenses. But for now, just get that first $1,000. It's your financial security blanket. Step 4. Stop the bleeding, the debt elimination plan. Here's a hard truth. You cannot build wealth while you're drowning in debt. It's like trying to fill a bathtub with the drain open. So step 4 is about plugging that drain. There are 2 proven methods for attacking debt: the debt snowball and the debt avalanche. The avalanche focuses on highest interest rates. First, it's mathematically optimal. The snowball focuses on smallest balances. First, it's psychologically optimal. I'm going to recommend the snowball, and here's why. Money is 80% behavior and only 20% math. You need wins. You need momentum. You need to feel like you're making progress. List all your debts from smallest to largest. Ignore the interest rates. Make minimum payments on everything except the smallest one. Attack that smallest debt with everything you've got. Every extra dollar, every side hustle dollar, every birthday money dollar. When Sarah started, her smallest debt was an $800 medical bill. She threw every spare cent at it for 6 weeks. When she made that final payment and crossed it off her list, she literally cried. 1 down, 4 to go. That momentum carried her through the next 18 months until she was completely debt-free except for her mortgage. Step 5. Automate your future, the set-to-tan forget-it system. Here's the secret that wealthy people know and broke people don't. Willpower is overrated. You don't want to rely on discipline and motivation every single month to do the right thing with your money. You want systems. Set up automatic transfers on payday, savings account, retirement account, debt payments. Make them all automatic. Pay yourself first before you have a chance to spend it. When your paycheck hits, your money should automatically flow to where it needs to go, like a river following the path of least resistance. What's left over is yours to spend guilt-free because you've already taken care of business. Mark automated everything, and he told me it was like putting his finances on cruise control. He wasn't white-knuckling his way through the month anymore, relying on discipline that would inevitably fail. The system was doing the heavy lifting. Step 6. Create breathing room, the strategic income increase. Look, I know, I said money stress isn't about income, and that's true, but at a certain point, you might need to increase what's coming in. Not because you're bad with money, but because you've optimized your expenses and you need more fuel for your financial goals. This doesn't mean grinding yourself into dust with 3 jobs. It means being strategic. Can you ask for a raise? Can you develop a skill that's worth more in the marketplace? Can you start a side project that generates an extra $500 to $1,000 a month? Sarah started a freelance writing business on weekends. It was just 5 to 10 hours a week, but it brought in an extra $800 monthly. That money accelerated her debt payoff by almost a year. Step 7. Build the vision, your money. Why? Here's the final step. And it's the one that makes everything else stick. You need to know why you're doing this. What's your vision? What does financial peace actually give you? For Sarah, it was being able to sleep through the night. It was not having that Sunday evening dread. It was being able to take her kids to the park without checking her bank balance first. For Mark, it was retiring early and traveling. It was freedom. It was options. What's yours? Get specific. Write it down. Put it somewhere you'll see it every single day. Because on the hard days, and there will be hard days, this vision is what keeps you going. The compound effect of small steps. Here's what nobody tells you about financial transformation. It doesn't happen overnight, but it does happen. Sarah didn't go from stressed to peaceful in 30 days. It took her about 14 months to become debt-free and build a full emergency fund. But every single month, the stress got a little lighter. Every single month, she felt more in control. The compound effect is real. Small steps, taken consistently, create massive change over time. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to keep moving forward. So there you have it, the 7-step system to finally stop stressing about money. Face your reality, build your money map, create your stress shield, stop the bleeding, automate your future. Create breathing room and build your vision. If you found this video helpful, do me a favor and smash that like button. It helps more people who are struggling with money stress find this content. And if you want more practical, no BS financial advice, subscribe and hit that notification bell so you never miss a video. Drop a comment below and tell me, which of these 7 steps are you going to implement first? I read every single comment, and I love hearing about your financial journey. Remember, you're not alone in this. Millions of people are on the same path, taking the same steps, working toward the same goal, financial peace. And if they can do it, so can you. I'll see you in the next video. Till then, take control of your money so it stops controlling you.